We are sandwiched between Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, and Arlington at the luxurious AT&T Stadium. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. On the carry, here's Marshawn Lynch. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
And they try to set up the screen, but that almost disaster as it falls incomplete. Very nearly a turnover, but it's 4th down.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. And this is caught. He hits more. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game planned for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically?
I think that they game planned for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
Well, that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
They hand this one to Gronk, and able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
First down, the run with Lynch. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a 1st down. They'll run again with Lynch. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Smith now to throw. Flush to his right. And I think the ball's out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll fake it. Now Smith. They'll roll him out right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. A give to Lynch from the shotgun. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, a pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Smith will stay out there. The offense is going to go here on 4th down. They snap it to Smith. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. There he goes left side. And he brings this one back. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
2 hard-hitting blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Back to throw, Luck. Dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
So certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Here's Luck. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Here we go on 4th. Luck. Right back to Njoku. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up second down.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
First carry here for Ken Walker. Works his way inside the 30 on a pickup of 4.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They'll try for the first with Walker. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up alive. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 59 yards. And the Ravens take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Jackson here is going to look to throw. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. They wasted no time showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick score, and then they go for 2, CD.
Surf's up, partner. And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put it in the end zone. Why not go for 2? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. The last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. The field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. A shotgun snap for Luck. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now a first down throw, Luck. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Throwing is Luck. Escaping the pressure right. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback play, running backs, yada, yada, yada. But getting ready for this one word kept coming to mind, and that's preparation.
Well, it's critical to be prepared physically, mentally. When you think about getting ready for an NFL game, you have to wonder, what will they throw at us that maybe we haven't seen before? 2-minute drill, maybe different things like that. Got to be prepared. You're exactly right.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Not the longest kick return, but it counts all the same. And the Steelers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him.
Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
It's an old-school battle in the Keystone State of Pennsylvania. The Eagles and the Steelers are underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start with the option. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He's going to keep this again, and he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. Safety Brian Dawkins earns the tackle for loss. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Now Manziel. Buying time to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defender's minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Here's Manziel. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 29-yard line. 12 yards on 3rd down as the drive rolls on. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Now he's hit and the ball comes out. Manziel lost it, and it's picked up by the Steelers.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Luck. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover. gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got us a turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
On first down, Luck. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Off of play action. Luck sliding out of the pocket. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
How about that scramble by Andrew Luck? Sometimes we forget just how big, strong, and, yes, fast Andrew Luck is. When he came out of college at the Combine, shocked everyone, ran a sub-4 840.
And he grew up a big soccer guy over in Europe, so he knows how to use his feet.
That he does, and I think it has helped his legs along the way as well.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Hey, check line 33. Check line 33. Get that quarterback at all costs.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. Boswell's kick is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
CeeDee Lamb to return it from his end zone. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Manziel rolling to his right. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Steps away to his left. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And the Steelers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Luck now to throw. And caught. This is Bennett, the tight end. Look at the big fella go. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there just before halftime. 47 yards.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Christian McCaffrey as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead grows to 10-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. Oh, he'll take a shot for McCaffrey downfield. And this incomplete. An excellent play downfield on the football. Might have had a shot to pick it off even. But it's 2nd down. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to try and go deep again. And that is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best? That team will win the game.
Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. And not much doing on the return. Good coverage there. Going to stop him in his tracks at the 15-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now a play fake, and it's Luck. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. That's a pretty good opening possession defensively.
And you know the goal is to make something of a statement, especially on the road with your first defensive possession, isn't it? Go right out and establish yourselves and let them know this is going to be tough going all game long.
They snap it to Luck. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. A handoff, McCaffrey running right. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
How about the job there on the outside? Shed the wide receiver and was able to make the tackle on the perimeter.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. Now it's Luck off the bootleg. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. McCaffrey running up the middle. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 29-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a
rush coming, and he's taken down. Devin Lloyd, the one to get home and earn that sack. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Here's Luck. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 18.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Go. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Now a first carry for their fullback. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily. You're right, but he did there. Now a carry for Okoye. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Now a give right side McCaffrey. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. Now Luck. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Justin Jefferson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Likely time for one final snap as they start out 1st and 10. Montana. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Joe Montana here going to the air on first down.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Now Montana. And this one complete to Martellus Bennett. 20, 10, touchdown, Patriots. Martellus Bennett, 44 yards.
And the Patriots strike quickly here to tie up the ball game.
Extra point by Elam, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile.
And he will have a Steelers first down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 39.
40 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
On the very outer edge of field goal range, it would be 56 yards if they got nothing here on third down.
Check, check. Fresno. Hey, check 24.
They'll run it. Here's Okoye. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down.
In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use them. Perfect time to get it done.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
And now all of a sudden, the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Here comes second down at 5.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On second down, McCaffrey. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Here we go, first and goal.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. And they're going to get the timeout called. What a finish. We're down to 4 seconds to go in this football game. So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they jump back in front here. It's 9-6. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Up in the booth with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game, Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Well, in this case, both of these teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll start on the ground. ETN. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A first down throw for Daniels. Forced out to his left. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out, a poor one, especially given the new rules. They're going to be backed up deep to start this drive. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Throwing after the interception. Daniels being chased out left. Oh, another ball up for grabs here, and this one is intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. A partner, they'd already intercepted him. That time he was trying to extend the play, getting outside the pocket. A costly interception as it's returned for a touchdown.
Yeah, it felt to me like he was trying to do just a bit too much on that play, and you and I both know from experience in watching, sometimes it's better to take the sack or maybe run for a short gain rather than force a risky throw. He tried it, did not work out well for him at all.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. To the air goes Daniels. Dancing to his left. The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Now Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Daniels looking to throw. Buying time to his left. And it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing now is Daniels.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick.
And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You've got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
Now it's Locke.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. On his horse.
1:53 remaining in this first half of play.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Flush to his right.
He completes it to Olave. And the Patriots are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
Noah Gray.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Patriots have got it back to within a score. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
They'll fake it. Now Locke. He'll buy some time right. It's complete to the tight end Bennett. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. Here's Locke.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Now 2nd and 3.
To throw is Locke.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Locke throwing again. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now a 1st down throw. Locke. And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. McCaffrey following the penalty. And down to the 36-yard line here. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Boswell's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Starting the second half with a run by McCaffrey. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 35, here's second down and a yard. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Shifts past him at the 45. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Play action. It's Locke. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Room to maneuver at the 35. Big strides. Look at him go. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. David Njoku, 51 yards, as his guys are able to extend their lead. McCaffrey, he'll try to run it in. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
A 2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Foxborough. Here's Daniels. Steps away to his left. And his throw here is incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
Richardson will throw to start out here.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Richardson looking to throw this. And they were looking to set up the screen, but that's going to be incomplete. Almost wound up going the other way. Well covered defensively, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Now it's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Richardson.
And again, he'll find Gronkowski complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
1st and 10, it's Richardson.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Here Richardson yet again.
Escaping the pressure right. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 27-yard line.
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Here's 2nd and 3. Richardson looking to throw.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Richardson on 3rd and short. That is caught,
and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's a tap forward by Richardson.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
T. Higgins from a yard out. And the Vikings put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game, watching him try to take away that area of the field.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Luck.
Complete. Jefferson the target.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On first down, Luck. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Here's Luck. And caught. This is Bennett, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Well, that's one way, and a good way, to get things going offensively. One play in, and they're already on the move. The defense, they're hoping that's not a sign of things to come as this game unfolds.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Christian McCaffrey.
A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now Richardson.
Flushed out right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there, as that one good for 15 and a first.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it.
And his throw is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off by Deion Sanders.
And the Steelers are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. After the interception, it's Locke.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. They'll send the tight end Bennett in motion. On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Off of play action, Luck. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Watch the twitch.
Richardson going to move him around.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Forced out to his left.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
And the Steelers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
Second down and 4.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Block on third down.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Jamar Chase, 48 yards. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics, there's going to be a lot more going for 2 in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to be. And I think their focus here, they don't want to give up anything going into the lockers on the other, and just a little bit of time left on the clock.
Yeah, they don't want to do anything to erase the good feeling they have right now by getting this late score in the half.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A final shot before the half. Richardson
being chased out left.
Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game.
Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And he will be brought down from beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Gaudin with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
Anders Carlson has this teed up, ready to get started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a play fake, and it's Luck. Eluding the pressure right. And his first look is incomplete.
We have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in a zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's got room. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a 1st down. There was a great article in the paper yesterday about how he likes to run angry. Plays like that, you can feel it, can't you?
As long as he doesn't drive angry, we're okay. Because when he's on the field, that anger works for him. It fuels him, it powers him, and the end result runs like that.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Now a first carry for their fullback. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
As diverse as the running game has become in the NFL, there's still a place for the fullback position. And on that play, he gained nice yardage.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Back to throw. Luck. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. Boswell's kick is good, and the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Here is 3rd and 5. Now Luck. He'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Luck on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 3rd and 5. Luck. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1.
3-0 after one on EA Sports. They're going to go for it here on fourth. Luck in the offense is going to stay out there. Here we go on fourth. Luck. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. So they convert on fourth, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. On first down, it's Luck.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words every time we hear that.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one goes for 24 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Luck.
That's down the field for Jefferson.
That's caught at the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
CeeDee Lamb to return it from his end zone.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. on 1st and 10. Locke. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It got his man complete. And now they are knocking on the door inside Pittsburgh's 10. A big play there on the first play of the game. 73 yards.
No wasting any time here before hitting on a big play. And that was something this defense talked about having to guard against. Not giving up big plays in the passing game. But here's one on the opening drive of the contest.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Again, McCaffrey. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 15 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and goal. They'll fake it. Now Locke. And that will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They snap it to Locke. And he's got Ed McCaffrey. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this defense holds on the night's opening drive. Throwing is Locke. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Through the middle of the field, Justin Jefferson.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Justin Jefferson,
91 yards.
and the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he will get in to make it 8-0. Interesting. I mean, their kicker's fine, but they just opt to be aggressive and go for 2, and they get it.
Does that not remind you of Mike Tomlin of a few seasons ago? Remember that when he started out the season, just this spate of going for 2 all the time and really making people understand we're going to be aggressive. We're going to come after you. That felt like that Mike Tomlin coaching the team again.
Didn't he do that when they initially moved the extra point back a little bit?
He certainly did. Started to play a little analytics there and also let people know I feel really confident with my offense on the field.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Jesse Bates. And a huge return as he'll take Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from the Superdome. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw is Locke. And that's caught inside the 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Justin Jefferson.
62 yards.
And the Steelers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
They'll give it to the fullback up the middle. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's the longtime Jaguar. It's Fred Taylor.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged after that play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want. And other times, the defensive front.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a 1st down. This is McCaffrey on the give. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Christian Okoye. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Steelers are able to add on to that lead.
Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2.
And they go with McCaffrey.
And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Manti Te'o.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
Touchdown!
Justin Jefferson.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here, so Teams that have combined to win 11 Super Bowl titles. The Steelers and the Niners are underway. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Levis's throw there caught by Fehoko.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
A second down throw from Levis.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas.
And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
The NFL's leading rusher in 2019 and 2020, Derrick Henry.
And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Henry. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. We're scoreless after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry fighting his way through contact, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And maybe Shane's in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on first down, but unable to do much from there. Folks, kick is good. And we have action on the scoreboard just before halftime. It's 3-0.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. Shedding the tackle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Just one field goal and a tightly played first half as we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games. And we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Second down and a yard.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
First down. Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Here's Burrow.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their mind. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A first down carry for Henry. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On second down, here's Henry. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
A big play here. 3rd and 2.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Derrick Henry taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Steelers have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Here's first down.
Big 13.
To throw, Burrow. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he is going to have...